I also figured, by the way, Lawrence, that this is serendipitous that I got the new good mic just in time for Outer Wilds.
Oh, perfect.
Goes from literally the worst quality we've ever had on stream to the best I've ever had ever.
It still confuses me how the audio quality was so bad when we did Outer Wilds.
I didn't have a mic. Oh, hello, Janine. I recognize you based on the dumbass name.
By the way,
Jeez,
Janine has 500 views on Twitch. What the fuck?
That's not nice to say.
Janine, you're not allowed in here. You're not on this segment. Get out.
Janine's an e-girl.
Wait, what segment is she on?
That's not nice to say on stream.
Sorry, Janine.
There's a lot of
don't
not
diss
nice things
e-girl
that he
lifestyle,
says.
Zach.
That's all I said. Wasn't there?
Okay, honestly, all audio sounds fine on my end.
Really?
I think.
Like
And
even
yes, I
even
have-
my audio,
Wait,
despite the
yeah,
fact that
everything
it's
was just a
constantly
bit
in the
loud,
red.
but I don't. I think so. Yeah, you sounded like I feel like me and Lauren sounded louder than you.
Louder than me, really?
Wait.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
exactly
but your
loud
audio is
for me.
way better. I think it's actually pretty good.
all right. Janine, are you going to be hanging out for the stream, or are you just going to be watching for a bit?
I'll be watching while playing Minecraft at the same
Wait a minute,
time.
now your audio went really down.
My audio went really down? What are you talking about? How?
Oh, it was
Like volume wise or
no,
quality
it was
wise?
Discord. I had you really low.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, Janine, if you would be so
You
kind,
sound
while you're just like listening to us in the background, if you do at any point feel like the audio's a bit funky, would you mind just letting me know and on air real quick, so that way we can try to adjust it?
Yeah.
Thank you very
Can
much.
you also host Zach so you can actually get some viewers?
I'm about to say, would you mind relaying so that way somebody will actually watch this? Although I think, what does Janine have? Janine has 36 followers. I think I literally have one more follower than Janine.
Wow.
Wait, Janine's streaming too?
Sorry?
What do you mean Janine has followers?
I'm looking at her account. She has a total of 500 views and 36 followers. The account was made on October 23rd of this year.
Janine streams. Cool.
Janine
He
streams.
streams. Hold on, I'm looking this up now.
I'm about to say, go on the live stream. She's in
Twitch.tv/.
chat. All right.
Oh,
So
this
if everything
chat.
seems good, I'm gonna turn Lawrence down a wee bit.
I'm gonna be doing cooking in the background, so don't mind me.
It's okay. We'll do progress stream.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry that unfortunately most of the characters are me, so I guess
I'm about to
we can
say
have other
50%
people.
of this case is you, Saba. So
Did somebody say progress stream?
that's so
Speaking of the
good.
devil, now 100% of people here are Saba.
That is true.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
god. Okay, fine. I'll try to do it, but if you hear noises, okay, stuff's happening in the back.
Well, I mean, it's
Is
like
that
it's
being
that. Like I
fried?
don't know. I don't think I could pull out a posh voice. Like as soon as I start thinking about doing a posh voice, I can't do it. You know. So like I don't think I could do that. And Lawrence.
do it with a mouthful of pizza.
Yes, that sounds great, Adrian. Thank you.
Sure it does. I'll be better than Zach the microphone.
Lawrence, remind me in 4 years when I finally get around to editing Ace Attorney 3. I need to get a clean audio grab of you going progress stream because it's really good.
Good thing it'll be in the future, because I might get a better mic and just do it all over again.
Ooh.
I mean, I do have a better mic, but I don't think I'll be using it for streaming.
I
Or
forget,
until
were
I
we-
use it for a while.
Were we done with Dahlia? Sorry,
I think we
Iris?
we just uncovered like her being blackmailed, right? We just did her Cyclops.
Oh, that does sound familiar. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Still like this
Theme
background
of
music.
theme of Dahlia?
theme of Iris, man.
God damn it! You're right. I apologize.
Of
Let
Iris
me, oh
Dahlia.
my god. Phoenix Wright is already at 4% volume. I can't possibly put it down any lower.
Does the in-game thing have its own volume?
Holy shit, you might be right. No, look, it's already at 1.
Oh,
It would be
God.
it would be on off otherwise.
I mean, it sounded fine on, I think, stream.
Yeah, I
could
also
probably
do it
check
for my
that.
own sake because I start
Oh,
listening
yeah.
to the music instead of actually paying attention, and I need to actually pay attention for case 5. So wait, so what do we do now?
She told you about blackmail. Adrian, I can't do everything, Adrian. Can you pull up the guides?
My fingers are covered in garlic salt. I can't help right now.
Oh my!
ooh, good.
I'm in the middle of cooking something.
Then
I
ask
can't.
Lawrence to help. Lawrence can do it. Lawrence is
But
competent.
Lawrence is already. Lawrence has.
Oh, never mind. I just found it out. We had to go to the Heavenly Hall because remember we learned that the blackmail was supposed to be at Heavenly Hall.
Thank
Oh,
God.
yes, yeah.
Thank you.
What is this?
Dude, Loris, was it Loris?
Loris and I
Loris
were
is-
sitting in a
is
tree. STABBING.
God, that is one letter longer than.
Shut up. The
Wait a
joke
second.
I
works.
think your
Spell that out.
volume is good.
You think it's good?
I think it's good. It's just like it conflicts with the game music because it feels like you guys are on the same volume. But
As the-
since you
as the
guys are
game
like,
audio? Really?
yeah,
Hot
The
damn.
game audio is
Yeah.
low a little bit. You
but
think?
I think yeah, maybe if you lower it a little bit. Also, since you guys are like voice acting for the characters anyway, I don't know if it should matter or not. Actually,
I'm going to put it down one more notch. The game is presently at 2% volume.
okay, hold on.
It was at 3. It is now at 2%. All right. Who wants Gumshoe?
I
Lawrence,
just finished wolfing up my pizza. I can now voice act and help.
do you want to do Edgeworth?
Good to know.
I'll do Edgeworth, sure.
Lawrence, do you
British
want
from you,
to?
okay,
Lawrence, do you want to
Adrian?
do your best dumbass Gumshoe voice?
Dumbass Gumshoe.
Yeah, dumbass Gumshoe.
No, this is Gumshoe Prime. What are you talking about?
No, I know, but Lawrence always does a stupid voice for Gumshoe.
Oh, that's fair.
He's a big dude.
Okay, so I don't know if there's music playing in the background.
There is
There's
not.
not
It is
right now.
silent at the
Okay.
moment.
It's not
Yeah,
quiet.
no.
Shit. Oh, much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than a view from my apartment, though. Not that brick wall that I always see.
Just someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
I'm too big.
Oh no!
Oh
Hide
no.
behind the building.
Who the?
I'm
Oh my god!
guessing- Oh.
I'll do it if you want, since you're doing
You can do
Gumshoe.
it, sure. Sure.
Oh, why? Why does this always happen? When I like how it says butts and not Loris. Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. Usually with blood dripping from them in one way or another.
Oh
I
my
even
God.
chased one of them to Japan. Next it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck.
Dang, but you dick. He's just talking to himself.
Shh. Be quiet and listen.
Be quiet and listen.
But I'm loud.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that. What did he do, I wonder?
Oh, no. Said, I got an injection.
What? Is that...
Whoa. Edgy, you dirty rat.
Gumshoe, you oaf.
Oh.
What?
Where did that laser come from?
Shot.
He's a vampire. He can't
I
shoot
didn't know I could-
lasers.
Wait, I forget.
Well, I
I
forgot.
forget. Was Edgeworth a vampire or an AMV pyre?
No, I
I
thought.
think he was he's a normal vampire.
He's
while
a normal
Karma's the
vampire.
AMV
Yeah.
fire.
Steve on Karma's the AMV.
He's
Yeah.
unlocking his AMV powers.
Oh no!
I think your volume is okay now.
Thank you very much, Janine. I appreciate the assistance.
No problem. I'm going back to Minecraft, but I'll still watch.
Before I
Thank you.
knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. even pointed with my pointer finger
I even
and slammed my
pointed.
hand on the table.
I
we
even
can draw a
pointed
strike
with
for
my
that.
middle finger. See, just like this.
You've watched way too many trials. Lawyers don't actually do that.
That's dumb
It's only
bullshit.
Phoenix's. I'm sorry.
Now that Saba's not here, I can inject as many bullshit lines into Edgeworth as I want.
Unlike before, you can actually make jokes. Here, Zach. Here, you got someone who actually can make jokes for you.
They're not good jokes, but I make them. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Nothing. You can't make me talk.
Okay.
Ow! I have a hole in me now. This is not fun.
It didn't actually fully penetrate. My lasers aren't that good yet. What's this little shack anyway? It just burns a little bit.
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. Really? You did a self-portrait and a portrait of Iris that well in like a day?
And with like
It's
no
not bad.
reference either.
I'm about to say, that's pretty good, actually. Is he actually talented?
He made an entire ass clock statue. No,
Oh.
2 of them even.
No, wait, he made the thinker clock?
Yeah, he made those.
Oh my god, wait, what do you mean those? There was multiple? I thought there was only one.
No, there was 2. He made one for him. I thought himself and his girlfriend made.
Yes.
Oh
And then
my
he
god,
gave-
you're super
He
right.
gave his to what's-her-face, and then she got killed with it.
He was a fool this whole time.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic.
Lawrence,
It's
you
slightly
like how he's-
artistic.
Lawrence, do you like how he's doing the thumbs up pose, but it's also the pose of like referencing with your like paintbrush or pencil?
Oh
or whatever?
yeah, he's measuring you.
He's measuring you for reference.
That's how he draws people.
It's
That's how
quiet,
artists draw.
it's cold, it's like Saba's heart.
Wow. Okay.
Excuse me? What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
I can
Completely
hear you,
uncalled
you
for
know.
shots by Zach.
Oh man, there's gonna be such good audio of me laughing hysterically at some point.
There probably already is.
One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe?
Only tea!
No! Mr. Godot only told me to get coffee, so I'll get a coffee.
Coffee
getting
or
all-
cyanide?
I'll get both. He's getting all buddy on us, sir.
Listen to me, Edgy.
No.
Okay.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because you're straight?
Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm
And
going.
it's like straight, and then I'm like, no!
No, 4chan, it's coming for me.
Haha, you're straight.
I'm going to marry
It's a
that girl.
progress stream, guys. Continue, please.
Did somebody say progress?
Stream.
Clearing
clears
your
his
throat like like that's something that you have to cough up. That's amazing.
Gumshoe, why did you swallow that voice modulator? I don't understand you.
Sir.
How do I sound right now, by the way?
Fine.
I still sound fine. I'm wondering
Yeah.
how far away I can be from this mic without it like losing audio quality.
It's fine, but sounds a little bit more distant. But it's
Okay.
still fine.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, stop that. We get territory that close.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Oh shit. My stand just fell off. God damn it.
Not your stand.
Your stand just fell off a cliff.
Fuck.
Good thing they can just kind of fucking fly, I guess.
Excuse you, they can only do that sometimes.
Sure.
You know,
They can only do it when it's narratively convenient.
Correct. Adrian, while I'm trying to fix my stand here, I'll remind you that there are several episodes where stands have the ability to just change size at will, and then they never make reference to that ability again. But if you think about that from like a logistical standpoint, that means some stands should be god powerful. Like imagine if Lawrence, imagine if Whole Horse's gun could just be the size of like a howitzer. Oh, there you go.
Lawrence's audio is messing up now.
Lawrence's audio
Maybe.
was cutting in and out, yeah.
Maybe because I yelled that out.
Perhaps.
There we go.
Wait, no, I'm not supposed to read that line.
Nah, your audio cuts out even in Twitch, Lawrence. I forgot to mention that. You guys just reminded me of that. Okay.
There we go.
All the time, or like
Anyways.
sometimes?
It's quite often, but I've learned to just move on ahead.
Hey, lower the sensitivity.
Anyways, we can infer the line.
Was just pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him.
La la la, I didn't hear you, straighty pants.
Son of a bitch.
Adrian.
Have you already
Hi,
asked your girl to marry you?
He's got his ears in it. He has fingers.
No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. The cold.
Oh, it's so straight out here.
He's so offended. She's got
Listen,
this.
I don't.
She's got this. I really want to marry this man. I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look.
Listen, I try to respect people's lifestyles. When people keep shoving their straightness in my face, I just can't stand it.
I'm not gonna make a comment about that. But sure. But I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Are you kidding? Your first girlfriend in that first game, she might have been part squid, but she was pretty.
We get it, Lara. You're straight. You don't need to keep telling us. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? Marry someone else? That's ridiculous.
The guy trying to say he wants me a little mile back.
Lawrence.
Okay, it is very punchy.
Did it cut off again?
Yeah.
It's like you start talking and then your mic goes, let me turn that down for you.
Give me a minute.
We didn't hear the end
Try
of the sentence.
resetting your
He
audio.
muted
Yeah.
himself before he finished. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're gonna have to drag him onto the witness stand.
You'll never be able to take me alive.
Come to think of it, I won't need to. Just
Joel!
shoot him through the head. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Aw, man. Don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me.
Somehow I can live with that.
Okay. Chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really
Alright,
want to
stop
know,
shooting lasers at you.
no. Last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible, like the movie or the sequel? The sequel was okay, I guess.
The sequel was pretty okay. I like some of the songs. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say?
Let's reminisce.
Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. I feel like this
If
is
there's
like
no power
Can't
here, where are you
afford
getting the hot
tea.
water from?
Fire.
I'm about to say fire.
I don't trust you to make fires. Why hasn't he realized? I absolutely despise hot water, fire, and then talking about the good old days with him.
I despise hot water and fire.
That's why I can only drink tea. Tea is the only form of hot water I can sustain.
What happens to him otherwise?
He only drinks tea.
It melts.
What are you talking about? He has such a big stash of tea. He never runs out, Zach. I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't fit my entire office with me, so I don't have my tea on me right now.
This is fucking
Actually, I
ridiculous.
have a thermos right behind me. I
Alright.
carry it with me all the time.
Do we want to try to break this psych lock right now, or do we want to try looking somewhere else?
What?
He only has 4 things, or he only has 3 things, so that leads
What
me to believe that maybe
evidence
we
do
could
we
present
have?
something.
Look at the evidence, I'll tell you if we can break it right now or not. Okay, can you just scroll over slowly, kind of?
We got the sriracha sauce and then the note to Iris.
And then profiles.
Salutation here. This is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at Timberley Hall. Unless you want your secret exposed. Ooh. And then
Look at the
profiles?
Yeah, profiles. We should be able to break it, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, immediately.
Wait. Present
Yeah.
Magnemite.
He's learning.
It took me a minute, but I got it.
I love Edward's take that. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I'd been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, sing! The world around me went white. like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi. Okay? She was white, I guess.
And then...
And then, it was on fire! The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying the wizard cast fire on it?
Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye for? I'm telling the truth.
There are still 3 cycle locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. You saw the wizard, didn't you? You're learning spells from the wizard. I have to kill you before you learn the holy spell.
guys, so I don't know how long I could stay here. My sister actually just showed up at my front door, and if I didn't tell you guys, my sister I didn't even know she was coming home. She was in Ireland. So
Wow.
That
So,
is a
yeah,
good
so-
reason to dip if you want, by the way.
yeah, so she just surprised us for that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna actually head off, and I don't know if
Alright.
I'll come back or not.
Have fun, stay safe, don't get COVID.
Guys,
Ireland.
bye.
Don't get Irish
Bye.
COVID.
Bye,
It's too
bye,
Irish.
Saba. Well, that's a
let me know,
delightful thing to have happen.
Janine, I don't know if you can hear me, but
By the
let me
way,
know when my
Larry,
audio
where
goes
were you
funky
when
again.
you saw that happen?
We will let you know if your audio is funky, yeah.
Cool. 'Cause-
It sounds good right now.
For now, yeah.
yeah, I tried around some things.
Where? Where, you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jaw. The problem, I suspect, lies there. You had some shit smeared on your jacket right there at the bottom.
There? What do you mean, there?
Just explain. It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
The map, I guess?
Yeah.
Because his room is there, and there's a cliff.
Yeah, you gotta present the Hazakura Temple map.
All right, here is the Hatsune Miku Temple.
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for?
Look at the map. The map.
Yeah, I am.
The map. No, that's not the map. The
Wait.
map.
What is this?
Like
It's
looking at
flat.
different directions.
Nope, that's the wall of the house. The map.
Oh, what's the map again?
Look at this thing I'm holding in my hands.
That's Gumshoe.
No, the other thing I'm holding in my hands.
Ah, the map. I get it.
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees. It's impossible to see the bridge from here.
There's also a giant cliff. What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Well, how about I shove you down one?
Down what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About
I'm
what?
feeling it now.
Looks like it won't be that easy after all. Speaking of easy, I have to go bring in a fucking Christmas tree for a bit, so I'll be gone for like 30 minutes maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
See you later.
so many
All
people
right,
taking off.
goodbye. Hey Lawrence, you want to just hang out while I make progress in the background?
Did somebody say progress street? Anyways, yeah, sure.
Lawrence, you gotta stop that. It freaks me out. Okay.
I don't know. Magic chords is the only thing that stays, no matter how many times the rotation goes.
That's weird.
It's the only constant.
Okay. I don't know. Tomorrow for Outer Wilds, I might switch to my other pop filter. Because, like, I'm going to send you a snap real quick of what the screen looks like for me.
Is it like blocking away?
I'm sending you the snap now.
Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. How do you see in that thing?
I'm turning my head to the left. So that way my mouth is still in front of the pop filter, but my eyes are...
Can you like move it off to the side and angle it, or does it just not?
It doesn't.
Work that
It
way?
doesn't angle in that many dimensions. The arm basically moves in 2D, and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, at least you sound better.
I know. And the thing is that obviously I can't hear myself, but I trust that everybody else because I called Grant earlier today to test to make sure that this would work, and he was like, "Yeah, it sounds great," and I'm like, "Dude, that's dope."
Yeah, it does. I mean, I noticed it when I first got on.
which I really appreciate because I wanted that to be a thing. I was hoping that all three of you would be here, and then I would be muted, and then I would just come in and I'd be like, "Hello."
Freak out like you're in a room. You're somewhere here.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. So we had a fire pit today, which is the reason why I delayed stream by like an hour.
Yeah, you told
and
us
that
about
was
that.
a horrible fire pit.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
but
it
last
didn't-
time you said it was good, right?
Last time it went fantastic, and I think the largest, like the majority reason for why this one didn't go so well. Mom bought like $200 worth of wood, like freshly chopped wood, but she did it like 3 days after it rained. So all the trees that were freshly chopped down were full of water.
Oh.
And
No,
so
the rain that you were talking about last night.
well, it's not even the rain last night. This would have been rain from like almost a month ago. But the thing is that there's a difference between freshly cut logs that have been engorged with water and logs that have just been like rained on. You know what I mean? Because if it's rained on, there's like an initial like bellow of smoke essentially, and then eventually the logs dry out and you can keep and they burn, right? You just have to dry them out first. With these ones, literally all the logs are still like saturated thoroughly from the inside. And so we go to burn them or whatever, and it's like 80% smoke, 20% fire. And it's like, God damn it.
No,
Excuse me.
that's upsetting.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. And also, it's fucking cold outside. It's like 20-something degrees.
Nothing but a little smoke can handle.
Yeah, so eventually they gave up finally and came inside to do some to play cards. And I think that's what they're doing now. They're downstairs now.
I'm back. Sorry about. Apparently, we had a tree.
I thought
That was the
you said
fastest
30 minutes.
of my life.
It took less time than I thought.
All right, well there you go.
Could it be you were waiting for someone?
Oh no!
We were waiting for you.
You really are one scary guy, you know.
Could it be you were waiting for my voice acting to get back? I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix.
Wait, is this dumbass? Wait, is it not a blackmail letter?
It's Iris.
No, I know, but like, is it not a blackmail letter? Is it literally
It's a
just
love
Larry
letter?
Butts being bad at being romantic?
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I apologize, by the way, for people who obviously aren't on stream, i.e. people in the Discord that are constantly having to listen to me cough. As I just explained to Lawrence, I have been sitting in a billow of smoke for like an hour and a half, so I'm kind of suffering. I told you before, don't call me Larry.
You were the only person I'm willing to dead name. The person you're waiting for
Oh my
was
god.
Iris.
Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare and the lasers I invented that are cold lasers.
Cold lasers?
Oh, blazer.
So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? What are you talking about? You just said you were gonna marry her! Do you have some kind of evidence? You
Your
got something that
testimony.
proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end his life! I mean, this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you're waiting for Iris.
Is it the blackmail letter?
Yeah, it's the note to Iris.
Alright.
Here's your evidence. You called her to the spot with this pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what's the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Does it?
We actually read the letter.
Salutation here. It does. That's so weird. Unless you want your secret to be exposed? Is it going to be that your secret is that you actually love me, Iris?
Oh, but
Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
I'm so sorry.
There is primordial life with more intelligence than you.
Ah.
So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, and you didn't do anything to stop it!
What am I supposed to do? Fight Snow Zeus?
Yes!
Oh.
No, you're someone to fight Ice Zeus. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that.
I love the idea of Zeus. Obviously, we're making reference to Zeus, the Greek god, but I like the idea of there being a snow Zeus, an ice Zeus, a wind Zeus, a fire Zeus, like just on and on forever. Wait, hold up.
Gumshoe.
Lawrence?
Yeah, did I not did I not catch?
Oh,
No.
I didn't pick up.
What now, pal?
There you go. What are you talking about, that threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
My love for her burns so hotly that it'd melt all the snow on this mountain.
That's blatantly a lie. Oh, then what's the secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. I hate
Sergeant?
Larry.
I hate him too. I'm going to.
Obviously,
I love
she
Larry.
wouldn't
I
want
hate
old
Larry.
lady Bikini to know about it, right? And our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
I'm going to split every atom in your body from itself.
I cut in half.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break. It's not my fault. I don't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Why were you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so
Oh, God.
quiet all of a sudden?
Hello.
That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about?
Hello, Grant.
Hello.
By the way, there's a baby crying because when I was taking the tree in, a
You
baby
hit it.
saw me and screamed and cried because I looked at him.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, we have a foster baby, and she fucking hates me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come
True.
on. Don't let it get you down. Actually, Lawrence, I guess you're gonna give up Gumshoe to Grant?
I was gonna say, Grant's here. He can
Are
take
you
over
sure?
Gumshoe once again.
Okay.
Yes, because I need to fix my audio possibly again.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy is still holding something. I know it.
Oh, you missed it. He was thinking about stealing Gumshoe's wallet earlier, which would probably like transfer some of Gumshoe's debt to him, which would be a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, his
It's
negative
like-
dollars.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's like in that I don't remember what the game was, but the Game Grumps played it a while back, where if you tried to steal from somebody who had negative money, you stole some of their debt.
It's like Gravity Falls. He steals the wallet. It's just full of -$1.
The negative.
It's like, wow, this is worthless.
It's less than worthless.
It's less than worthless, my boy. Wasn't it like a -$12 bill or something?
I think
It's a
so.
$1 bill.
It was definitely negative, but I love the idea of it being a -$12 bill because it's just high enough to be like, what the fuck? Like, this is like actually upsetting.
Don't forget what this guy just said a minute ago.
Yeah, you remember, right? Gumshoe, give us a recap. Ah, my hands are sticky and smell like pine from the tree.
Ooh.
He's right.
Oh, it's a real tree.
Yeah, that's why I had to bring it in.
That's a good point.
Strapped to the top of the car. Larry,
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
Oh.
what's this something incredible you saw last night?
It was Iris.
Watch this. You're going to tell me, Larry. One way or another, Psycho-Locks or no. Please don't have more Psycho-Locks.
Please, God.
Five Psycho-Locks
I
appeared.
already. It's 11 Psycho Locks.
There's no way you would introduce 5 new Psycho-Locks.
we get to the end where it's like Maya, like Phoenix asks Maya, like, do you love me? And she gets like that shocked face, and like the screen does the poof, and all the chains come in, but it's like a billion chains, and the locks never stop appearing. And Phoenix is like,
Oh my
all right,
God.
well, I don't need to talk about this.
So Phoenix is like, alright, well, I guess I'm just being enwrapped in these and I'll never be let free. And I was like, yep.
He's trapped.
Yeah.
I saw a lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was an incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true.
What does it?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night, something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
Definitely not 5
what-
cycle.
When, where, and why do I?
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm singing the theme
your
from
hands
Spy
off me.
Kids 1. Would you care to join me, Gumshoe?
Stop touching me! Get your hands off me! I don't want to sing. Why do you keep grabbing me?
Edgeworth, come here. Edgeworth, no, come on, we gotta
Don't make
sing
me
it
shoot
together.
you in-
All right, ready? One,
me
two,
shoot you in my vampire
three.
laser.
Who, what,
When,
when, where, and why? Perfect. Perfectly in sync. Definitely will come through on the recording. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
All right, strips down. Ah!
Oh.
Oh my god.
God damn
It
it.
actually happened.
Oh my Jesus Christ. You're kidding. Freaking
He just
out.
sprints away.
What's wrong, sir?
Does this mean I have to do it all over again?
God, I would snap Larry's neck. Why are
I
you
think
glaring
Edward
at me
would
like
too.
that? Like I'm next to be hit by a bolt of lightning.
I've just about had it with this Harlequin. I really want to drag the truth out of him. I'll have to drag him to the witness stand, which is a power that defense attorneys have, apparently. I didn't know that.
To be. Oh my god,
Prosecutor
that's how close we were
continued
to be continuing.
Trial 1, we play as Edgeworth.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh man, Saba's missing this.
Saba's fucking sister from Ireland showed up unexpectedly, so she's
Oh my God.
not gonna be here.
Which is fine.
You absolute failure.
Man, I love that video. That's a great video.
I still think about the one where it's like, update the autopsy report, just Maya wobbling as she points, and then Phoenix just uppercuts Edgeworth. Update this. Oh fuck, who's her?
Lawrence.
It was Saba.
Damn, I had a voice in the voice mod. I was like, I could turn my voice into a woman. What a shame. It just changed.
Sad.
Oh, hi, Miss Larice feels that way about me?
How weird is it that Larissa is kind of close to Lawrence?
Larry.
Little Larry.
Yeah.
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret. Has anyone ever called you Larry Lawrence?
Yes, but I was like all the way back in kindergarten.
Has anyone
Yeah,
ever
there's-
called you Warlance?
Yes, but I was all the way
no
back
time to
in
be
first year,
embarrassed. Stop
second
being
year,
straight.
and third year college. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. I will
Like the
claw my
time
way
I
down
dragged
his
the
throat and
sword
crouch
into
very
the
slow.
woman? Does
Does
that mean...
Too
let me
difficult.
change my words. Does that mean Mr. Elise is the witness today?
No. I believe that none will be the first one to take the stand, despite the fact
Sister
usually Gumshoe's the first
Bikini.
one.
I feel like
Sister
I'm gonna turn the train
Bikini.
up again. There we go.
She claims to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime.
Dot.
I just want to ask you, one last time, it really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donim, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me. It was my twin sister!
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Soldier.
Yes.
you are a prosecutor, aren't you?
No,
Hey, Seth.
shut up!
Okay. Are you sure about this?
pop filter. I was looking for this.
Did you
Found it.
not have it on you?
You know what? I'm gonna take a second, real quick. I'm gonna try to swap these over because I can't see a goddamn thing.
Make sure to mute your audio for stream. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Your true identity is revealed. Then you'll know
What
that
will
you love
happen?
Phoenix.
As we sit in a staring contest with Iris. How she
I'm
blinked,
just looking at
nerd.
Tier 2 soldier voice lines now.
I will climb down your throat and tear out your goddamn soul.
I will claw my down to tear out your very soul.
I know you're Dahlia. I'm gonna fucking prosecute your ass.
What the fuck? What's this one?
Hasta la vista. Feliz Navidad. Hasta gazpacho.
Hasta gazpacho.
Hasta gazpacho.
I am dead. Woo!
I am a goner. Woo!
Yeah, you're right. I am a goner. Shit.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Wah!
About the same, almost.
But now you won't have the plosives.
The
What
plosives
do you
poppin'.
mean? The
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 fucking
plosives.
poppin' plosives.
Oh my god! Well, when you blow directly into the mic, then yeah. Perfect.
What
Zach,
are you talking about? I don't get what you're trying to tell me.
Zach, when you're editing this later, can you do some ASMR right now?
I don't know
Just
how.
so
I don't know how to do ASMR. Isn't it like just getting?
Just get really close to the mic and just whisper. Oh my god.
That's the this is the shit that always triggers me when YouTubers do it because they think they're funny. It's just the God, it pisses me off every time. All right, well we should be good then.
I forgot about this line.
Adrian, what are you doing over here? It's just the
Sending
wiki. Are
voice
these
clip.
George Washington
Sending
never
voice
lost.
clip.
Jesus never lost. Patton never lost.
last
If
one that I
winning's
just
good
sent
enough
is
for
the best
those war heroes, it's damn well good enough for us.
man soldiers? What was the name of the guy who did the voice acting for Soldier?
Rick May.
So silent.
Rip
I
him.
just see him a kraken.
Yeah.
Are you unmuted for stream?
Yeah.
Iris.
Okay, just want to make sure.
It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. Press X to doubt.
I did it already.
But right now, I'm a defense attorney. Wink, wink. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people and believe until the bitter end.
Even if they're super murderers.
Even if they're super
Definitely.
guilty, which I'm pretty sure like half of Wright's clients were guilty, I'm still. I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself.
Mr. Edgewide.
Mr. Edgewide, how many lipsticks take the center of a gumshoe? Whether or not
Let's
I-
find out.
Find out.
Whether or not I'm fit to do the task I've been entrusted.
I'm looking at the stream now because I was looking to see if my audio levels had changed at all with the switching from the screen to the regular pop filter, and it hasn't.
Yeah.
But I look at the stream and I'm like, man, we do have 3 people on stream, like the 3 decals of Edge Wide, Girth Shoe, and Long Karma, and like I'm not super sure if the moment that those like pictures were introduced is gonna make it into the video. But they're sure as hell gonna be there in the recording, so I might have to do a thing where it's like introducing Long Karma.
It's like the Smash Bros announcement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
A new challenge. Like,
Everyone is here.
It's the silhouette.
the silhouette of them. Long Karma whips her way or whips around the corner.
Long Karma's got those fucking Marth hitboxes for grabbing.
Oh my god.
She's true Belmont.
Leave my defense in your capable hands.
What the fuck is that? Lawrence?
Are you there?
You hear me?
I mean, you sound like real muffled. Canadian judge! Court is
Oh,
now in
Canadian
session for the trial of Sister Iris at Hazakura Temple.
You see a subtle detail there in this flipped Edgeworth sprite?
He's
His
wearing the
badge.
badge?
Yeah.
Oh.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm fighting Ghost Prosecutor.
The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution
I
in this
forgot to- you
case.
can't
Where
say
are
I'm
they?
dead, Your Honor. He's there. He's a ghost.
Oh, okay then.
Indeed.
Hello.
I'm the Ghost Prosecutor.
I'm not sure I like such blatant waste of this court's time.
Your Honor, I know how it sounds, but ghosts are real, I swear.
An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case.
Oh,
Guilty.
what?
It would seem this case is
Guilty?
already over.
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Chance to begin. He
What the
wins by
fuck?
default. He wins by
What?
default.
Oh my god, I would have a fucking real life aneurysm if the prosecution in an Ace Attorney game doesn't show up and they win by fucking default.
They can only they can only lose if they're here. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court finds the defendant.
Oh, Zach's gonna
Who's
hate
gonna
this.
stop me? Oh my god!
Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
it.
That's what I thought. I don't know. I get like
I guess.
The prosecution stands ready.
That's French, but okay.
I can't do anything else, so...
And you are...
I need to hear a German accent in order to do a German accent. Franziska von Kammer, prosecuting prodigy. Younger sister, question mark of Edgeworth.
Von Karma, you say? Perchance you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma?
Legends are a thing of the past. I am von Karma, that is all.
You know who we've forgotten about?
Who?
Varma.
Jesus.
Oh, Varma is true.
He's still in the audience.
He's just been kind of chilling.
He's just there like, yes, you make me so proud. Now fight.
No fight.
Fight for my amusement.
Upon special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. He was dumb and annoying.
Oh no, that's upsetting. But I love the idea of Edgeworth, because Edgeworth even mentioned, like, oh, I requested a different judge or whatever in the last episode. Yeah. I love the idea of him requesting this judge, because he's like, there's no way he remembers me. But this judge isn't a dumbass.
It's true. He's a fraction of a percent, like, more competent than regular judge.
I'm about to pull a Zach. I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
Gaslight's just a word you made up. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
Gaslighting is a invention of the Progressive Liberal Party.
It doesn't exist. You made it up.
Myth invented by the Chinese to promote global warming.
There is no such weakling as this man among the prosecutor's office.
All right, Zach, you want to trade?
JFK, when'd you get here?
Hello. No, I'll stick with the German accent, I guess, or French accent, because I can't do German.
Just like make it lower and do a lot of.
I told you, there is no such weakling.
Also, replace the W's with V's.
What is that? A whip? I'm not sure I'd care for such a thing in my courtroom.
Vip. So instead of weakling, it's Viekling.
Yeah.
Bailiff, remove that whip at.
Yes, sir.
Yes!
Oh no! The whip of the ancients.
I have no objection to this whip. It has no power over me as a vampire.
Edgeworth.
Whoa.
Why?
I'm immune to it as a vampire.
What are you talking about? There is a franchise of video games that proves that you as a vampire are not immune to whips.
AMV-pyre.
She unfortunately does not have the Belmont whip. She has a normal whip. Therefore,
you don't?
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there is still only one truth.
He remembers.
There's still only one truth. A shitty prosecutor is a shitty prosecutor.
Oh!
On karma.
You son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill you where you stand.
That would make you the dot of a bitch.
Damn it! Assuming we have the same father. This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today. But looking at you now... Oh, I didn't see the dotted thing. Maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you, to slip between my fingers.
I see you brought your flair for the histrionic.
What the fuck is histrionic?
It's a word I made up.
Spit out the dictionary.
Histrionic, overly theatrical or melodramatic in character or style.
That is really?
Yeah, it's the word.
That's such a
Allow me
weird...
to add to things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court.
Did somebody say bizarre?
Oh! Mr. Progress Stream.
Mr. Progress Stream, welcome.
Please, Mr. Progress is my father. Call me Mr. Stream.
The stage is set. We now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well, Miss Von Karma. Please give an outline of this case, with as little whipping as possible.
The murder victim, famed picture book author Elise Donim. Holy shit. That's a ridiculous wound.
That's like her first time saying, like, Jesus!
Her body was found in the Hazakura temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue.
Now I assume the statue is in custody. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct?
You cut to the defendant's table, and it's the statue.
Your Honor, we have tried to interrogate the statue, but it remains steadfast and silent.
Their will cannot be broken. But I swear to you, they got a heart of gold.
Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness even to her crime.
Wow. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
What's a witness? I only know a witness.
And so it begins. Von Karma's
Witness
ignorance of the letter
too.
W. My first and last trial as defense attorney. This can't be too hard, right? Stumbled through it all these years.
Listen, Edgeverse, you shouldn't be making fun of the way I pronounce W's, especially since you were the one that told me to say it like this.
This is true.
Edgeverse.
It's
Edgeverse.
unlike right? This is the same joke as Cody Hackins.
It's still good. God, that was game one.
Oh, that was game one. Oh my god. Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Hold on here. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. What?
I'm not sure about being
not sure
What the
if I
fuck?
care.
That's a good joke, but holy shit, is that weird.
Canadian judge.
All right, give me a quick second, because A, I'm realizing that I had to do both of these fucking voices, and B, I need to get a Tums. I'll be right back.
Tums. Tom. Canadian judge is handsome.
He's got hair.
Canadian judge's beard.
Same.
All his hair went down
hair.
south.
You do have hair. Oh, how far down south, Lawrence?
Not that far down south.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, we don't know. Maybe he has a lot of chest hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has like glorious chest hair.
He rips that out like an anime, just like super
Yeah, he's buff as fuck. He just starts like chopping down trees, making pancakes. Canada.
That's where he gets his power from, by doing patriotic Canadian things.
Yeah, wrestling bears.
That's a
Eating
higher tier one. He
Portuguese.
has to work up to that. He has to work up to it.
I
Like
did not say that
it's like
wrong.
how a lot of heart gets powered by consuming things. He gets powered by doing Canadian things.
By doing just Canadian things in general.
Yeah, like eating pancakes with maple syrup will give him a small boost, but like successfully wrestling a bear will give him a giant boost in power.
What about cutting down a tree, chopping down a
That's
tree,
like a
wearing
medium.
flannel?
That's like a medium to large boost in power. I sent another soldier line that I really liked.
I made all my bullets disappear into your chest cavity.
Abracadabra! I love how he says that.
Man, what a good voice actor.
Yeah, it's a shame.
What a legend.
Absolutely.
What did he pass of? Was it
He passed
just
of a
old
combination
age? Or?
of throat cancer
Oh.
and COVID.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The poor man.
His throat cancer meant that like later on in the years he couldn't do any screaming voices anymore.
True. Damn.
Shame.
He's a real pillar of the community. Hello. We established.
Hello,
We
Bikini.
established lore while you were gone, Zach. We established lore about this judge while you were gone, Zach. We established lore about this judge while you were gone. We established that he's not as powerful as the default judge, but much like Lotta Heart, he can gain power by doing Canadian things.
Yeah.
The more patriotically Canadian it is, the more power he gains from it.
Yes.
My audio was cut for the stream. What is it with the recent uptick in superpowers based on nationality? You know, like the more patriotically Canadian that this guy is, he gets more powerful. There is Armstrong / Captain Fight Fist, who is literally just
God.
Who is literally
Captain Fight Fist and judge in like an ultimate battle.
all French
Well, listen,
Canadian
Armstrong's-
versus anybody French. That's funny.
Listen, Armstrong's power only half works on Canadian people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, to be fair, well, it
Yeah.
should be noted that not all of Canada is French Canadian. There's also English Canadian.
I feel like Canadian judge is French Canadian.
I would
He's
agree.
up-
Based on the accent that you're giving him, he's definitely from like Quebec. I did want to take a brief moment just to A, recenter myself, and B, I wanted to tell Grant about one of the episodes of Lupin the Third that I watched. So I'm going to give you the basic gist of what happened in the episode, but then I want you to give me your best guess as to how they successfully escape with the loot, right?
Okay.
So you know how Switzerland is famous for having, like, gigantic banks full of gold.
Bank. Yes.
Yeah. So they successfully break into a Swiss gold bank and they steal all of the gold, but then they have to get it out of the country somehow, which obviously, like, the gold has been reported missing by this point. How do you think they get it out of the country?
Out of the country?
Mm-hmm. I'll
They
give you
dig a
one.
giant-
I'll give you one guess. And you said
Okay.
train.
No, I would
Okay.
continue with
I'm
the
gonna give
thing.
you one. I'm gonna give you one guess, and then depending on how close your guess is to the real answer, I'll give you like a clue, and then I'll get you one more guess, and that's it.
Okay. Considering the absurdity, do they dig a giant tunnel like they did for the other bank?
Ciao, Janine. Well, so they dug a tunnel to get into the bank, but they did not dig a tunnel to get out.
To get out of the country? Oh, damn.
Okay, so I'll give you a clue. How fond of you are James Bond?
I've never seen one.
Okay, so never mind then. That is a bad clue. I'll just tell you in that case, because apparently it either was inspired or whatever. But they take all of the gold bars, melt them down, and turn them into the chassis of a fucking minivan. And just paint the minivan and just drive it out of the country. And I'm sitting there watching the episode and I'm like, dude, that truck would weigh like 18 tons.
That truck is thick.
And,
And also, you could just like punch it, and then it would like bend like the door.
yeah, exactly. Like that's there's one point in the episode where they actually discover that the truck has been switched, and it's like, how the fuck did you not notice? Because like the thing is that the truck has been switched, then they're driving it around, but at that point the inside of the truck isn't gold anymore. Because guess what? They didn't paint the inside; they only painted the outside.
Why?
I don't know. And so it's
They
like,
didn't
I
have
remember, and obviously I'm a 24-year-old, and this is like a show. I mean, I guess it's a little bit older, right? Because they make a lot of sexual references and stuff. But still, it's like I'm watching it, and like the inside isn't yellow anymore, and I'm like, what the hell? And then like the samurai guy cuts a hole in the side of the truck for some reason, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? We're gonna get found out. And he's like, doesn't matter. And he bends the aluminum with his hand, and I'm like, you could do that with gold. Anywho, I just
Yikes.
wanted to share that because I fucking love Lupin the Third. Oh, and then there was the blackface, but we don't have to talk about that now.
Ooh.
Tonight, you're asked to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Witness, please stand up nice and straight.
My
Oh my god, that is a great joke.
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for a back pain-plagued witness.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please.
Right away, sir.
Tonight you're asked to be haunted by 3 ghosts. My foot, my other foot, and a ghost.
And a ghost. Once again, your name and occupation, please. Little old me. Well, I'm... Oh, Lawrence, there's feedback coming through your mic.
I had a feeling.
Little old me. Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it, Bikini. Nice to meet everyone.
But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Oh, God.
The courtroom is in the Garden of Holy Judge. What? When did you become, like, this character?
Godot.
Yeah.
She's been fucking Dracula ever, like Castlevania's Dracula ever since.
Those with lechery in their hearts should leave this sanctuary at once.
What is a man?
What
You
is
want
a
me to
man?
leave?
But a thing to whip repeatedly.
This is like the Dracula, like throwing its glass down. Fuck!
Damn it! I love that. I love that video so much.
I read this.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Sorry. You need to get your bikinis.
No need.
No, you need to get your bikinis in a twist, Francisca. It'll make the fans very fun. Let me tell you, I am a sight to behold in the summer. Wow!
In any case, I hear that you saw the crime take place the night in question.
That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could have done anything like that. I'm about to sneeze.
Let us hear what you have to sneeze then.
Nope, it's gone. Shit.
Okay. First, tell us about your... I like how they spell a boot. Tell us about your own movements that night, eh?
Like, they threw this in just to remind the player if you weren't doing voice acting. Yeah, he's Canadian.
I'm Canadian. French Canadian.
Oh, now I got to do this voice for a while. Wonderful. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. He cuts to her spine.
Did your back kill him?
It cuts to her spine like beating up her elementary school teacher.
Oh my god.
Adrian, he's still posting lines.
No, I'm posting memes.
Well, then why are they? Then why are they just
noticed
wiki
them in
links
your
and not
heart.
the images?
No, I just posted something in memes.
Oh, you did. I'm sorry.
Lies.
Please stop. Please stop this. I know this isn't your heart. Okay, sorry. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, so I needed a long hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
So it was simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple.
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made.
There is only one problem with the testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at this first hurdle now, are you, Miles Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination.
This is actually kind of interesting, given the ending of Ace Attorney 2. Okay.
So you have a testimony. You have a contradiction right off the bat.
Really? Okay. Night I was helping an acolyte with her training in an temple, but as you can see, my back like stacked up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, as you can see. I need a long hot soak. And I finished heading back. That's when I saw it. It was just after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it. All right, well, let's look at the evidence again. Whoa, has this stuff been reorganized?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't get this until much later. But I guess we were supposed to find that first.
Ooh.
That doesn't seem wrong.
There is a bath in the inner temple. No, I don't know.
I'm about to say I don't think so. Well, because she said that she saw the lightning strike, right? When was the? Yeah, that was like she was the witness who was like, oh yeah, it was on fire. It was nuts. It was crazy. So between
Nuts.
it was fucking nuts. Loss of blood. Body fell 10 feet after death. All right. Actually, I haven't looked at this yet.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And also, there should be a giant wound, like, just underneath where the sword is, because there is, like, another weird blade segment that apparently went clean through her.
Yikes.
I don't know. Iris's testimony. Until the murder was discovered. A photo release. Yeah, but it's this one. Okay. Okay. Well, that seems right.
Go back through the statements, maybe?
Yeah. There was no bath at the inner temple, you see. I needed a long hot soak. I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. But I mean, according to Iris... Yeah, but I would say, according to Iris, she was never at the temple. According to Iris,
Do we have that in writing?
Yeah, we have her testimony right here. She rang the lights out bell at 10, and then was in her room until the murder was discovered. Because remember, because of the blackmail letter, or what she thought was a blackmail letter, she didn't want to go because she didn't want to cross the path of Heavenly Hall.
You're not, in the words of Karma, you're not going to fail the first hurdle, are you, Miles?
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh,
is it the very first one?
This is literally the first one of this case, so it's like, ugh. I don't know. So as of right now, I'm thinking about this, but let's keep going, I guess. You can see my back legs act up violently. We obviously don't have anything against that. The night I was helping the acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but no, that's also fair. Because this one's a definitive statement, which seems that there could be a contradiction here, but I'm not sure. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot soak. But there isn't. So that's true. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back. That's when I saw it.
Can we press, maybe, on stuff?
I mean, Adrian said that there's a contradiction right off the bat, so...
You can press for it if you want to, but you can contradict right off the bat.
Damn.
I kind of want to ace in the hole it, but we can press if you feel like it, Grant.
I don't know, because I'm not entirely sure.
I'm about to say, I'm not super picking up on anything. The only thing I'm thinking of is this one, and we present Iris's testimony. That's it. That's all I'm thinking of, really.
Do you want me to tell it to affirm or deny that?
Sure.
You are correct.
Really?
Yay!
Alright, well that was mostly Grant, so congratulations there.
I did a thing.
I did a thing!
Excuse me. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on the powers of observation and memory, after all.
Well, don't worry, I am more than up to the task.
You're pretty short, but...
Well, I am a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy.
You are not.
I forgot that I'm not what's his face.
Luke at me.
Discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room.
See, this is interesting because it's like I don't know if this is a difference in like styles between Edgeworth and Phoenix, where Phoenix is good because he can bluff his ass off, and Edgeworth is good because he's like thorough. But it's like we have had cases in the past where literally it's just like our defendant's testimony has contradicted a witness, and this leads me to believe like, yeah, why didn't Phoenix bring that up?
He's just not that smart. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all.
No! She said that. A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? Suppose? What am I, Scottish? Or Irish? Suppose! The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
But that is completely illogical. I'm about to destroy you with facts and logic, Von Karma. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi.
Not gonna lie, that's a good point. Totally didn't think of that. But that's odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe she would lie.
She does indeed have honest eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All people lie. That is my belief.
When they go to sleep.
Funny. Unless you are a vampire and you sleep hanging upside down, Edgeworth.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here?
Vampires aren't real people.
Grant?
Sorry, the thing lagged for me, and it was just the picture of the gavel, and I'm like, are we going?
Guilty.
Yeah. Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie.
It's like that one Undertale bit where Sans like, yeah, if I don't attack you, doesn't it? And they're just like, if I don't pick up my gavel, then the trial just stays here and I can sleep.
Then I can go. Which means we must call your memory into question.
Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Well, that isn't exactly what I...
How do you know how old I am, eh?
Yeah, how do you know?
My memory is perfect, crystal clear, especially in the winter.
Her back loses power, but her memory gains power.
Then, I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that alone would do the trick.
Then please add your comments about Iris to the testimony.
He has to correct himself
I'm
to be more
Canadian,
so he gets more power.
It's true. And let us return to the cross-examination.
If he does something distinctly un-Canadian, then he loses a little bit of power.
Just a little bit. Yorn.
Oh, God. Man. I was telling Lawrence earlier, and I think I also kind of looped Adrian in on this, but we had the fire pit, and it was fucking awful. It was like 80%.
Oh.
It was like 80% smoke, 20% fire, because the logs that Mom bought a few weeks ago are still like completely saturated with wood or with water.
With wood?
With water.
These are wood.
These are wood. They're saturated with wood.
Wait a minute.
And so we go to burn them. And the thing was that the fire was really hot for a really long time. Like we were all like, "Ooh, this is nice." And then the logs like didn't burn away like they did the other time. They just kind of stayed there and fucking turned to charcoal. but my mom and Aunt Donna refused to let the fire go, so they kept throwing like fucking toilet paper tubes and fire starters in there, and so the fire kept going, but it was pathetic. And then fucking Drew, my cousin's husband, he, like a god, like just shifted 3 logs around and boom, the fire came back and it was super good, and we were like, yes, let's just keep going. And then Mom had the brilliant idea of like, let's throw one of the color packets in, which is like this big heavy packet of like chemicals that when you throw it into the fire, it turns the fire into like different colors. The minute that she hands it to Jess and Jess puts it into the fire dies. And it was like, god damn it.
Oof.
All right. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner, but that's not true because she didn't have her hood.
Well, maybe you can contradict that.
So present hood.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that one was a lot easier.
Witness, let's get one thing straight. I'm not.
Ah!
The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon warding hood, correct?
Of course. That's a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wow! Wait a minute. Hold it right there. Why do you have that?
Because I stole it.
Obviously.
That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Ms. Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night, because the lights out bell was rung.
What?
You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood.
Well.
Oh my god, there's so many
It's
more.
not a bad feeling at all exposing contradictions like this.
I didn't see. How many boxes was she standing on?
It was quite a few.
That's really funny.
Now I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it.
Order in the court. Oh no!
Sister, this hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spares. Well, I do tend to make too many of them. Okay, words. words.
I see. Stockpile, surplus of hoods, eh?
Ah, I see. A stockpile, a store, a surplus, a storage. Like, just keep going.
An amassment.
An amassment, a cache.
An inventory.
Collection.
He just keeps like his eyes keep flicking down for some reason, and then Edgeworth's like, "What do you have there?" And he pulls out a thesaurus, and the judge goes,
It's not what it looks like.
"Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned."
Eesh, there's only 2 of you there.
Yeah.
Man, this is quite strange. Fuck.
If there is a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction here.
I think another German thing is you can replace the with the.
The?
But that might just be me. That might just be how.
I literally just need to hear, because I'm not good at making up on the fly. I'm good at mimicking. So I need to hear it, and then I can mimic it for a while. So I don't know. We'll just have to deal with it for now. We'll have to deal with bad German unless someone wants to take over.
Do you want to trade me for? Do you want to drink this voice changing juice and trade for protagonist?
Trade
Or
for
should we? Or are
trade
you going to
for
be
Edgeworth.
smited by voice changing Zeus?
Yeah.
Voice changing Zeus. I'm about to say, I think we made that joke, right, Grant?
Yeah, we did make that
Now I
last.
can apply it if you want.
Voice changing Zeus.
I love voice changing Zeus. So what are we
You
changing?
shall be smited.
You can take Edgeworth and I can take Von Karma
Grant,
again.
did you just say you shall all be smited?
You shall all be smited.
Okay, so I'll be Edgeworth, you'll be Von Karma?
Yeah, Grant will say the same.
Snow Zeus, what are you doing here?
Hello, kids. I'm 90 Zeus.
Oh god, it's him. He's back. I thought we left him back in the 90s.
Hey, voice-changing Zeus. Where's your chili dogs? Oh no, it's Goose Zeus.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
What? Give me some tips for a posh voice, because once again, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I thought that'd be easier than a German voice.
I mean, it's just English accent, like...
I don't know how to do an English accent.
I'm
it's kind
sorry
of like
to
that.
break
That
this
sounds
to
more
you.
like a fucking
Yeah.
Game of Thrones voice. Which
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I mean, that's fine.
What?
Yeah, it works.
I'm not doing a voice.
All you have
Perfect!
to
No,
do is just kind of make your voice quieter and more stilted, I guess. I don't know. It's strange.
Discrepancies
Enunciate.
such as this will sow seeds in any human heart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about right.
The seeds of doubt.
Witness!
See, that was
What?
actual voice direction. Thank you, Adrian. It might not be perfect, but it will do for now.
Yeah, there you go.
While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this.
Telling the truth?
Sister, you shall continue with your testimony.
Why do you sound different?
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell us what you saw finishing your bath on the way back to the inner temple.
Give me a second real quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
Tied out your ass, leave it by three ghosts.
Okay.
My foot, my other
My
foot,
other-
and a ghost!
Sorry, I had to mute myself real quick there because I smelled blood. And so I wanted to check if I had a nosebleed because of the smoke, and I do not. So hopefully that's okay.
Ruh-roh.
You have an ear bleed instead.
I have an ear. That's how I smell it? What?
You hear the
I
blood.
hear the sound of blood. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit.
Ooh, they hurt.
Ow, my head! His, skull's getting lumpy. Contradictory stimulation.
She's just turning into a full witch.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. She was fucking flying around and shit.
Also,
Genuine
Lawrence
hack.
hasn't been able to voice act.
Yeah, I don't
Lawrence has
know,
been
Lawrence. Are
fixing
you
his audio.
okay?
Lawrence has been fixing his audio, I think.
Lawrence,
My
are you
audio's
there?
being a piece of shit, so
Oh no.
give me a little bit.
All right.
Besides, I don't have any characters I'm voicing
That
right
is
now.
true.
True.
Wait, I could give you Edgeworth.
We have a spare voice right now.
Yeah,
Because
you
there are
want to
four
be
there are
Edgeworth?
4 characters and 4 people.
That's true.
And Zach's pulling double duty right now.
One of these
I,
voices is way easier than the other one, despite one of them being textbook easy. I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. Court-yard. I took a look.
Courtyard.
I took a look, and Iris was, oh, Mystic Elise. And with that sword of all things. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out to the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out her window.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth in court.
Oh, he's saying
What?
he's saying like
Oh,
she would
like in
whip him-
half.
Yeah, like in half. Dude, you should have said in half. And once again, did he just blink? Okay, never mind. I thought he blinked with one eye at a time again.
Just- and me, seeing it all from this very chair.
Oh, right, because Gumshoe said the same thing yesterday. Where
I'd have
it's
no
like-
choice but to intervene and use my
Throwback.
Canadian powers. Yeah, well, something like that.
This judge. Wait, I should be using my my voice when I do the thoughts. Hold on.
Down the well.
Again, I don't have cave, so this is the closest I can get. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe.
It makes sense.
Pretty
Edgeworth's,
close.
Edgeworth's inner monologue sounds different from Phoenix's inner monologue.
And that makes sense.
I would look a fool if I commented on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is mine. Miles Eggman.
How dare you use my full name? Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
Kilometers.
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 We're not talking about Spider-Man.
Shit.
That's my European name.
Meter Parker.
All right. I finished my bath around 11. I thought I should return to the inner temple. And I was walking back. I heard a noise from the courtyard. Took a look, and Iris was, Mystic Elise, with the sword of all things.
With the sword.
With the sword! Staying in the corner room, which faces out to the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out the window. So...
The room the victims were staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct?
Which means the victim's room was on the second floor?
No, Hazakura Temple is a single-story building? What?
What?
Oh, but the mountain itself slopes downwards,
Oh.
which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back to about the height of a 2-story building.
I see. And the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct?
Yes, I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room, after all.
What makes you so sure of all of this?
It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay? Thump! Just like that.
You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height.
It appears that the witness was not mistaken then.
Excuse me. Yep. I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in the winter. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple. I feel like we've said this before.
There's only 2 of them working there.
That's wrong, Miles Edgeman. No snappy comeback remark.
It doesn't feel like she is lying. This is very powerful testimony, too. She claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only 2 things I can believe in right now. Twins and demons. My client Iris and my own abilities as a defense attorney.
I'm really surprised that we haven't gotten any testimony from Maya. You know what I mean?
She's not here.
No, I know, but
She's stuck.
Yeah, she's stuck. But it's just, I don't know, like you could helicopter anything, you know?
No, they said
Man,
it
they
was
can't
too
afford
windy.
that. They have too
They
much
said
money
it was
on the
too
permit.
windy. You're right.
Snow Zeus was mad.
Snow Zeus.
Zeus was mad.
So Adrian, am I correct in assuming that we gotta press something here?
No, you present.
Really?
You have a contract.
All right, well, let's think about it then. If it in my battle around 11, and as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look, and Iris was, that sword of all things. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out her window. Fucking, I don't know, dude. Oh my god. That wouldn't help at all.
I was looking at more voice lines, and there's a character called Miss Pauling who gives you missions to go on in the game, and there's one voice line that I think is really good, where she's giving you a mission.
Oh boy.
It's so small I can't read it.
Yeah, click on it so you can see it.
Shakespearically. Yo! I'd watch that. I'd so watch that.
The Intercontinental title.
Oh, the cage is coming down.
The cage is coming down.
The cage, Lawrence. The cage.
Bring in the cage.
How does the thing go?
Cage.
I got
The
a
Scots-
99.9% or something.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Scott Steiner.
You only got 1 2/3 chance of winning, and I got 3 3/3, which means that if you do the math, I have 88.85% chance. But then you take it just keeps going.
I like the one where it's like, who do you think you are? I am.
Oh yeah, where he wins it's like a
The
dart
whole
competition.
thing.
Oh my
I think
god,
it's
Grant, is
bowling.
that you?
You know,
Alright.
they all say all men are created equal. But you look at me and you get a Samoa Joe. You can see that Steven's not you. I'm obviously not gonna read the whole thing.
You want- I'll do it.
You got a
You'll do
50-50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal, so you got a 25% at best to beat me. And then you had Kurt Angle that makes my chances of the chances of winning drastic go down. See the three-way and sacrifice, you got a 33 and 1/3% chance of winning, but I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning, because Kurt Angle knows you can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance, minus my 25% chance, you got a 1/3 chance of winning a sacrifice, but then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we was to go 1-1 and then you had 66 2/3%, I got a 141 2/3 chance of winning a sacrifice. Senior Joe. The number's still on. This is like a fucking
Senior
Donald- Dude, this is like a
Joe.
fucking Donald Trump speech.
Numbers don't
You
lie.
know, they say all men are created equal, but if you look at me, you look at Joe Biden, and you go, this statement's not true.
Samoa Joe Biden.
Samoa
Joe
Joe Biden. Did you guys?
See that?
It was on Reddit today, but somebody found a like a testimonial in like some magazine from like 1992 of from a woman who allegedly worked with Donald Trump, and it was about like. And like the woman goes on and on and on about like how women love working at with Donald Trump, and that only like the most beautiful women work there. But if you actually read it, it looks like Donald Trump just wrote it himself. Like you could just read it in his like. It even has his same cadence where he's constantly like interjecting with like affirmative details in the middle of a sentence, and it's just like, man. Did he really pose as, it was like Carol Walker or something like that, just like a super generic name. And it's like, man, did he really just submit this letter as if he was like his own employee?
Yeah.
I mean, I would no.
was
I
the thing.
don't think anyone doubts it.
I wouldn't. All right, I got no fucking idea what's going on here.
Alright.
Body
here's
fell
Todd.
10 feet.
Well, you see,
Wait,
Zach, you
after
look
death.
at me and then you look at Samoa Joe.
You look at me. Hey, look, Samoa Joe.
You can see that
You look at
statement
me,
is
you look
not
at Stevie
true.
Samoa Joe Biden.
Samoa Joe Biden.
Samoa Joe Biden.
I must have occurred after she was pushed out the window.
1 second.
No, but she fell after death.
So yeah, that's a
So we can do that.
So it's this.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's-
The fact that both of them had the word after in it, my brain auto-completed to, no, that's right.
Yeah, no, this is the same evidence and correct statement too.
Wait, is Lawrence not here?
Lawrence self-
All right, I will resume my duties.
Okay.
Fuck, what was it again? Adrian, give me direction.
You kind of have to talk slightly wispily, and you have to have a lilted
Impressive
cadence.
logic. That's what I'd like to say, anyway. Oh, please do! My brain is something else, especially in the winter.
Why does she? It's like she transforms and like she takes a different form that has different weaknesses and strengths during winter.
Is she Snow Zeus?
Oh!
Zeus! That's her
Oh
secret
my
identity.
God, her secret identity is
no.
Snow Zeus.
By day, she's mild-mannered bikini, but by night, she takes to the
Snow
skies.
She takes to the skies, causes lightning.
No, she causes snow because she's Snow Zeus. Which, by the way, I like how we invented Lightning Zeus as if that's not just normal Zeus.
That is true. I didn't think of that.
Zeus. Lauren.
I told my dad about the case that we're doing, and like some of the stuff that's been happening, and I told him about the lightning striking the bridge that like started the fire. Oh, excuse me. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but there is presently a nor'easter, which is essentially like a fucking hyper blizzard going on in New England right now. And Dad, he doesn't necessarily, luckily he's not a lineman anymore, thank Christ, otherwise he'd be dead. But he does still have to work at the head end, so he's working like triple shifts, making sure that the TV doesn't go out, essentially. And he's like, yeah, the head end where I am is like in the middle of the forest, essentially. And so you just hear fucking cracks of lightning like every 3 seconds because the snow is so like fast and hard that it's generating static and lightning.
Yikes.
Yeah, I forget what it's like to be in a blizzard. It's fucked up.
Man,
Lawrence, are you gonna take Edgeworth back?
However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind to look at another look at this autopsy report?
It's been updated, you see.
Bitch!
We did the thing.
The victim did not fall from a height of 10 feet.
The autopsy report.
No, you should have saved that for like 3 minutes later.
Von Karma's lagging in real life.
This fall was after she was killed.
Wait, so was she not? So was it not? So what? The nun saw, was that not her stabbing? Was that her trying to pull the fucking sword out?
Probably.
Oh man, that's fucked.
That's right. It says after death right here.
The scene with the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall?
Mr. Edgeworth, please step back from the photograph.
No! I must come closer.
Lawrence,
You're a little close there.
Lawrence, I know that obviously with the semester coming to a close, you guys are super busy, but I gotta get you to draw like a quick sketch of Edgeworth / Phoenix. Like the judge is looking at a picture, and then like the next panel is Edgeworth / Phoenix getting right in there. And you can see clearly that this photo contradicts the testimony.
You can't see clearly if you're in my face.
Please back up.
Excuse me.
Order. The victim was killed and then fell. If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree?
So that is a logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And then she was thrown out the window down to the courtyard below.
Were there any signs of a struggle in Miss
Donim's room. Sorry.
Ellipses! Exclamation point!
She was stabbed with a sword! I would leave a bloodstain, wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood?
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard.
He's so Canadian.
I'm Canadian. However, if they're okay, my beard.
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this. As I'm sure your honor is well aware.
Oh god, my arm's falling off.
Your arm's falling off, your honor. Of when a stab wound produces the most blood.
Man, this is really weird to have this just device that can hear me from like any position, because I'm so used to being able to like move my headset mic to the side so you guys can't hear me as much.
Nah.
Oh wait, Saba said something. Also, I missed it, but were you surprised by Von Karma? Not really, because Edgeworth alluded in yesterday's stream. Oh my god, I just realized we haven't been fucking recording. It's okay. I'll just download the VOD later. But yeah, Edgeworth heavily implied that he like called in for a special prosecutor, and I assumed it was Von Karma, so I wasn't super surprised. Also, this is sort of what they alluded to in Ace Attorney 2, was that they were gonna have like a duel.
We weren't recording Curb Your Enthusiasm, please. When it produces the most blood.
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion.
Ooh, what?
If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Indeed, with the weapon still in place.
I gotta fix my chair arm. I'm so sorry. I know this is a progress stream, but you guys just
Miss Von
chit-chat for a
Karma.
moment.
Do you gotta fix your chair? Oh no.
Progress stream.
Edgeworth, do you know what electric eels were called before electricity was invented?
Did somebody say progress stream? Okay,
Progress stream.
Do you know what electric eels were called before electricity was invented? What they were first called originally?
Eels.
Angry catfish.
Angry catfish.
From
Oh, Judge, you knew about that
from
too.
ancient Egyptian slabs in 3100 BCE.
I see you're on Tumblr too, Von Karma.
I love Tumblr. There's so much fan art of me on Tumblr.
Oh, not as much as me. Not as much as I'd like.
I wonder why that is. Perhaps you're just not popular with Tumblr's core demographic.
But I'm Canadian.
That much is true, however, you're not particularly very young or svelte.
But this beard.
I don't think
wait a second.
most of
I gotta-
Tumblr is very much into beards.
I gotta restart my computer real quick.
Oh no, what
Alright,
happened?
see you later.
I'll see you in a minute.
Edgeworth leaves. No!
Alright, I guess that means I've been by default, right, Judge?
Excuse
You were already gonna win by default.
Yes! Alright, Lawrence had to restart his computer.
What?
My
Yeah,
favorite
he's
way
gone.
to win.
So, you know.
Alright. Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound. Why would you say lid? Why not say like a why not say like a cork? Cause it's full of liquid, you weirdo.
That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking. However, when it goes through your entire body...
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out the window with the sword still in place. This removes all contradictions.
You can go fuck yourself, Von Karma. I hate you so much. I don't care. I don't care if you cute anime girl cried at the end of Ace Attorney 2. You still suck.
I can't see the hate as there's all this clout in my face.
Respect the drip, Edgeworth.
Respect the drip, Edgeworth.
Order.
Respect
Order.
the whip, Edgeworth.
Respect the whip, Edgeworth.
I must admit that this is a probable version of events. Respect
Shut
the
up,
pouch.
Tsundere Zack is back. Listen, this motherfucker isn't Ren. Like, she's not gonna become a better person. She just sucks. Alright? And don't make jokes like you actually watched the Oxenfree thing. It's a joke. Saba very graciously did watch it.
Lauren.
I'd expect no less from Franziska von Karma. Oh, she locates and takes control of a very vital point.
We're losing B.
Will somebody stand on the objective?
Get on the point, Doom Cops.
It seems that we do not have a medical team, that we need a clear testimony from the witness.
You can't listen. You can't be Widowmaker. I'm already Widowmaker.
Oh my god.
Get on the point, Domkopf.
Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please. Witness, please! Remain standing on the crate.
Don't go selling me short now. She's stepping up.
He's climbing.
It's a fucking staircase of boxes. The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood.
As Snow Zeus, I carry the weight of all the snow in the world on my shoulders, which has ruined my back.
No, that's Snow Atlas.
Oh my god.
Sister, please give us your testimony.
No!
Okay. I will give you a vigorous massage once you are finished here.
Oh.
Okay.
With the whip.
Oh boy. All right. When I looked across the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise.
Oh my god.
I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Army did something. Oh, was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back.
Again, I'd like to bring the statue to the stand. This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
All right, Grant, let's do a little bit of role play here. You be the judge, and I'll be the statue. Go.
All right. Listen, statue, where were you at the time of the event?
No, hang on. Alright. Statue, name, and occupation, please. Statue. Statue! Alright. I guess that's as far as we're getting, Judge.
The court will hold you in contempt here, statue. Bailiff, please remove the statue.
The bailiff. All right, sir. The bailiff goes over to try and lift up the statue, but mysteriously it refuses to move.
No, the bailiff goes over to lift the statue and starts lifting up by one corner and then like slips and gets stabbed by the statue as well.
It's like a comedy of errors. Like different bailiffs keep coming in to try and move the statue, and it's just like different ways that they get crushed or stabbed or whatever.
There's just a kebab of Kermits on the sword.
All right, we have exactly enough time for one more bit of this scene because I like this.
Oh, I don't even know. That was my way to end it.
I was hoping that you were gonna like. I was hoping that you were gonna be like, all right, statue, it seems like you're okay. And then, like, moving on, and as the statue gets wheeled out, it goes, you're welcome. I'll explain that really briefly for Adrian and Lawrence. Sisyphus, the guy who rolls the boulder up the hill every day, is a character in Hades.
Good morning,
and and there's a part where eventually you get the ability to talk to his best friend, the boulder, and it actually turns into like an auto therapy session where Zagreus, the main character, will talk to Boldy, and he'll like talk out his problems with like his father and his friends and stuff like that. And when you're finally exhaust all the dialogue, Zagreus gives like a real in-depth like I thank you so much, Boldy. And as you go to leave, when you leave, everybody like Sisyphus and the boulder are off screen. And as you leave, you just hear very quietly, "You're welcome." And it's good. Like, yo. All right. We are good to resume. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Saba. I forgot you're still like playing Hades. I totally forgot. I'm super sorry.
Spoilers.
It's not really a huge spoiler. There's more stuff after that with Sisyphus himself. You could date Sisyphus, by the way. Get hype for that.
Kings. Let's
Von
push this
Karma
boulder.
strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that Mars Edgeverse.
Perfection is an impossibility, Francisco von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that.
Further details. Okay, the sword was already in place. Think about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted, you can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back.
So you gotta press something before you present here.
Alright, I just wanted to look at something. Okay.
That's a decent amount of blood.
I mean, it's a lot of blood. Like we saw the crime scene. It was a lot of blood.
Yeah.
The blood scene.
The blood scene.
But
Judge,
there's
she's
a
pretty
thing we
dead.
gotta press on first.
I can blame you. You suck.
You suck. Now, onto what the killer did next. You saw none of it, correct?
Well, I was unconscious.
How long was you out for?
I don't know. 10, maybe 20?
What?
Maybe
minutes?
even 30.
30 what?
Minutes, seconds, hours,
Hours? Days?
months?
Oh, I meant to send it to you, Saba, by the way, but there was a fuck ton of Zagreus x Thanatos art on Twitter earlier today. There was like a whole hashtag and everything, and I was thinking about gathering up a bunch of it and sending it to Saba.
Oh, horny jail.
Go to horny jail. By stepping on me, actually.
Go to horny jail. I'm not sure I like that method of resuscitation.
Well, I wasn't asking for mouth to mouth or anything of the sort. But I would have welcomed a more gentle awakening right about then, let me tell you.
I shall have words with the offender personally. What do you see upon your awakening?
I started freaking out!
So, by Mystic Ami, you are referring to the golden statue, correct?
Just stabbing someone with the sriracha sauce. A sacred treasure is terrible enough.
The sacred sauce.
But it's a sacred sauce.
The
But
secret sauce, the secret Krabby Patty formula.
but to then make Mystic Ami hold the blade.
Truly a heinous, despicable crime.
It is easy to despise something. Anyone can do it. However, there is something that cannot be done so easily.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's doubly hard for you. Anyway, what's the problem?
Exactly. Why would the killer set up this gruesome scene? Anyone can explain the reasoning. Oh, can anyone explain the reasoning behind that?
Apparently anyone can.
Yes, me, because I felt like it. Next question.
You do it. You're the prosecutor.
I just did.
Oh.
No, I don't think I can.
There isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts. That's my
Uh,
argument. Eat it.
I'm about to say that's your argument. Lol, no. That's true, so true. In early spring, for example, I often find myself.
There isn't always.
I often find myself in statues, light, and. I was gonna talk in the background as you're like she's yammering on.
There isn't always. That phrase might come in handy someday. There are too many unnatural elements in this case. Why was it necessary to use the sriracha sauce from the army statue as the weapon?
The secret Fey formula.
The secret Fey formula. Why was the weapon ultimately placed in the hand of the statue? Statue! What can you say about this? If I can expose the flaws in...
Sorry. I looked across the screen. Scene? The sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. Never seen so much blood before. I don't know, man.
So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right! Some of it splattered on Iris, too.
When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room, and her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
Oh, what?
Oh, her clothes were blood-flecked as well.
That does seem quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press this point further?
Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed.
By the way, Lawrence, your audio is super good now.
Ah, perfect. But now, you say you saw the victim bleeding?
I forgot this was me. Well, I say what I saw is what I saw. What?
What? That's a lot of W's in that sentence.
What did you see?
Maybe I didn't see the poor woman getting stabbed, but I saw the girl pull out the sword, plain as day.
Like King Arthur.
Pulling the sword out?
Excalibur that bitch.
She was a real sword in the stone.
Well, I guess in this case she'd be the stone for the sword.
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Oh, stop with the innuendos.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony.
Witness, you will stop with the innuendos. I'm too horny already, eh?
Oh, God. Oh, was that important?
More important than you can imagine.
Was smoothly drawn out.
But the blade is like real crazy.
Yeah.
Smoothly, you say. You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out.
That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Army. You see, she was actually practicing her theatrics. It was like in the theater where they just put it underneath your arm and you go, ah!
Oh no.
Mystic Elise was on the ground and Iris was stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. That's a huge.
They're practicing for the Shakespeare-Cleese play.
Ooh. His famous 4-round boxing play.
In the steel cage.
His steel cage play.
You
When
know,
Iris
Hamlet.
stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elise's body. It slid out from that gaping wound.
It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding.
Nothing out of place here.
But isn't the sword not that bloody? Like it definitely doesn't go up the hilt.
No,
Well,
definitely
maybe that's a
not.
contradiction.
Oh.
Is that really the case? I can't help but feel that something about this testimony is out of place, that something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened.
So yeah.
So it's
Well,
no, I hit press.
You
fool! We're going to repeat this all over again.
Oh no!
Yes, we did all over again because you pressed the wrong button, Miles. Objection.
Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. At least, I like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here.
What is this style of like, you are blank, but actually you're the opposite of blank?
You're blank. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
You're blank, but it's opposite day.
You're alive, but
But
You won't be soon.
Grant, I really need to get like a gifable, well, not gifable, I guess. I guess I just need like the small like video file of that Rick Astley animation that someone linked on Twitter.
hey, goodbye.
You know the rules. Say goodbye.
Bye.
What do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you.
What contradictions are you talking about?
She said I'm handsome. In the scene that the witness claims to have seen.
According to Adrian's Edgeworth, he would be revulsed by that statement.
Oh well.
You do you though.
The weapon was thrust up to its hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
Wait a minute, where the fuck is Pearl?
She's with Maya.
She's been. Oh.
Is she with Maya? No,
Yeah.
I thought
I
Maya
don't
was
know.
training alone.
No, I'm about to say we
I just
don't know.
guessed.
She's just been missing, but I don't know, Grant. That's a good idea.
I mean, she's probably at Korean Village. In all honesty.
That'd be like 1,000 miles away. That being said, she could.
Yeah,
Make
she
that,
makes the.
she could make that in like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, in less than a minute.
Remember when she canonically ran like 40 miles in under an hour?
She's terrifying.
In his home, we are laugh. We
Laugh.
make piss. We say I'm gay. We give loud.
Loud.
We do ha ha. There is meat.
That is right.
The new live, laugh, love, truly.
Pearls,
framed.
pearls,
say
us
I'm gay.
godlike. Are you sure that's what you wanted to say, Saba? You are a writer. Ha ha ha. Poke fun. Saba, you already put the apostrophe S. You didn't need to put the S.
Pearls.
Oh,
Pearl
that's true.
is God.
Pearls.
What do you mean? Please explain it.
Explain yourself!
That's
To
what I
start
was
with.
saying.
Do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that.
That's
Objection, she's buff as
misogynistic.
fuck.
Doesn't appear.
Oh, shit.
What's meaningless gibber? I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep, so should I choose.
I thought we were gonna stop with the innuendos there.
No, but seriously,
Zach, how you
where's your
feeling?
OnlyFans?
Ever since I turned 18 and make a killing on the side, never mind.
Ever since I
objection
turned
stands.
18. No, that's so terrible. Let me check real quick. Okay, good.
The objection stands. The judge, however, sits. I wept a little back there.
The
I must
objective
admit.
has stands.
Oh!
No! That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly won't come out smoothly.
That's...
We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in the body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the blood is shaped, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding.
Did they really plan this far ahead to make specific for this case make a weapon that is so ridiculous that oh, it's so good.
The obvious explanation is the witness was a bloodbender. That's
But
the most-
bloodbending is illegal!
Shut up, dweeb.
What the fuck?
Legend of Korra sucks. All real Avatar fans stand Last Airbender.
The movie.
That's funny because I
The
was thinking of
movie!
the last Airbender. Oh!
Just the movie.
Josh,
The cartoon was too immature for me. I only like the movie. In reality, the victim was stabbed by the Shichisho,
Kill her.
even a weapon of this
Kill.
nature. May still sometimes slide out smoothly, and may still sometimes stop the blood loss.
Go,
And
Karma, go fuck yourself. Are you kidding?
Prove it, bitch! I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction.
You still got more.
Hell yeah! This one.
Yo!
If the sword really was thrust all the way to the hilt, Why is there only blood on the tip of it?
She licked the rest of it clean.
Oh no.
She was thirsty for a snack.
Sustenance. If this witness is telling the truth,
Sustenance.
Who's to say you went to that Edgewood drinking up your vampire vials?
then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword!
No.
No!
Order! I'm just.
Bravo, Miles Edgeverse. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys know could manage maybe one if that.
A lot of
What
attorneys
does
are
all
dumb.
this mean? You've proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but
Having come this far, there can only be one answer.
And that is...
The weapon used to kill the victim was not the sriracha sauce.
what?
Foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool. Baka.
Baka!
Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think that the sword was the murder weapon?
Well, it was
Well-
clearly stabbed into the woman's back.
Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, as that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It has influenced us to believe that this sriracha sauce was a murder weapon.
The Shaman.
Order!
So maybe the shooter was not the murder weapon. Even if that's the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth.
What are you
so much.
talking about?
This
Sorry.
changes
It's
nothing.
fucking 11:22. I can't be yelling like that.
The sister here saw everything. Unless you think it was Phoenix Wright who murdered him. She saw the defendant stabs the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth.
If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to?
That is not my job to prove.
Yes, it is!
All I have
like
to
super
say is that
angry.
it's your job, and then it becomes your job.
Edgeworth's foaming at the mouth.
It's like, is this how Phoenix feels? Every time I personally fuck him over. It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall in the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found.
That's...
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
No evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw onto the pile. Trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, can I say something?
No.
I just remembered something, actually.
Oh my god.
What is it, sister?
Anyway, I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was, it was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about here?
The murder weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. What? Yes, that makes sense.
You what? Oh my wow.
Whipping the shit out of everybody.
Lightning Whip! Well then. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Impossible. What else could this old woman have seen? That's right, I called you old.
Oh! I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there, I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusty Bridge, but less than 5 if you use one of those.
Sorry, Zach, what bridge was it?
Dusky Bridge.
Okay,
Is that?
there you go.
Did I say it wrong?
You said Dusty.
Oh, it's a
Oh, no.
stupid name. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back when I was knocked out. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Why are you throwing Iris under the bus now, Bikini? Are you actually evil?
Witness, please. Tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best shape with my back and my age, you know.
Right. Just because you're centuries years old does not give you an excuse. Here's a photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Had this in evidence! God, fuck this series. Are you kidding?
Angela's just being like, I hate the prosecution.
I hate the This is why I left.
This is why I was a prosecutor.
A snowmobile, eh? I see. I use that to travel here. Well, it's an interesting theory.
Judge, I thought you rode a moose here.
No, my moose rides the snowmobile. I ride the moose.
I understand.
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning it doesn't freeze over in the winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon.
They should really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon.
Apparently.
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
Alright. I don't know why Bikini is lying, but I think she is.
So you have a contradiction right off the bat. I will say that in Game 5 and 6, they introduced a hint system where you can ask for help during this game. Although there is in-world explanation for that. Your aids are generally more useful in Maya is in court specifically.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, we did literally just get a new piece of evidence, so... There's also a set of footprints. I don't know if that matters at all. Any idea, Grant Lawrence?
Can you go back to the picture real quick?
Those are the main gates.
Yeah, those are the main gates, snowmobile tracks, and footprints.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
said
the
that, but
footprints be
but
there,
what would
though?
we present the footprints on?
Yeah.
Let me know if you want more help, but you can present something immediately.
Because this one's interesting. Because she said that she, I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. Went to report to the gate, and there I saw tracks. Tracks indicated a snowmobile had been used. Takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusty Bridge, but less than 5 if you use one of those. So, like, when did the bridge get struck by lightning? 10:45. That's around 11, right? Sort of.
Yeah.
But also, the lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. The only reason we have that number is because of her testimony. She could be lying. I don't really know. Like, I'm not necessarily implying that we should be presenting this on this statement, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, yeah, it seems weird Because it's so specific, right? She's saying like, "Oh, you could make it in 5 minutes," and it's like, well, what? Why does that matter?
You're barking up the wrong tree at this part.
We are.
A little bit.
Shit.
All right.
It's something that's a little more obvious and a little less obvious at the same time.
Great. I saw tracks. Tracks that indicated snowmobile had been used. Well, do they?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, the tracks, yeah, I guess. But wouldn't you expect tracks leading from the snowmobile back into the... When you see footprints from the snowmobile back into the main gate? Right? Because we clearly see footprints leading out, and then we see the tire tracks going in, right? But then there's no footprints going into the main gate. It almost looks like somebody, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe they're implying that it doesn't matter, but I don't know. I'm just looking at that. Because it's like, it certainly looks like it's been used, but it doesn't, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily.
Looks like the tracks were placed on top of the footprints. So
wait a minute. Wouldn't there be 2 sets of tracks? Because she would have had to have gone from the main gate to Dusky Bridge and then back.
So therefore,
that doesn't make any sense. This is like it coming back once.
Maybe that's
so
a
much.
Are you saying I found it?
Perhaps.
On this one?
Maybe presented on 5 or 6, the last one or second last one.
Maybe you know that even.
I'm fine giving the rest of it away if you have the main gist of the contradiction. This was not 5 or 6.
Was it not? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
You fool!
Don't try to play mind games with me.
I'm taking your health.
Oh no!
Last one or second last one? So that's last one. There you go.
My bad.
That's fine. You had the idea, right? You just were a little too hasty.
I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that snowmobile was used on the night of the murder.
You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems. Miles Edgeverse.
Francisco,
It's
you're bad
kilometers
at your job.
to you. However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only 1 set of tracks?
What do you mean?
See? I'm a genius.
You gave me evidence that I could use against you, you fool!
Is one of those number things I keep hearing about?
Yes. Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned.
I need to learn these numbers. They seem very important to day-to-day life.
If this was the case, then naturally there would be 2 sets of tracks in the snow.
Hold on, what the hell's a 2?
Saba, listen, I get what you were responding to there, but you have to keep in mind, there is a passage of time that occurs here, so when you say, I don't know about that, I don't know what you're fucking talking about, but I know that she's saying that in reference to me saying that I'm a genius, but that doesn't make any sense out of context. You gotta give context. Otherwise I look at chat and I'm like, what the fuck is Saba talking about? Like, when did we talk about a movie?
Not sure about that.
A movie? What?
I don't know. She says not the movie. I don't know what that's about.
All dogs go to heaven too.
Yeah, there you go.
That one.
Ah, you're right.
You are forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeverse.
Oh.
On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it?
Explain the footsteps!
I see. While she was stopped at the river, while she was at the river, snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow.
That seems bullshit, but sure.
But the
But you have to
does that mean
say
the
now,
footsteps are
Miles
leading to the
Edgeverse.
gate?
Is there a flaw in your theory? This idea that the snowfall covered 1 set of tracks.
So I'm gonna say there is a contradiction, and we're gonna point out the footprints that were left. Because why the fuck would there be footprints? It's
sense.
flawless. I didn't even read that as a response.
The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible.
Oh, Mr. Comer, that's just a theory.
Oh, are those
theory.
the actually are
Theory.
these the footprints from when Bikini came back to take a tub?
Who knows?
To take a tub.
Yeah, to get a hot tub.
Would
Take
you
a tour.
care to explain? Why there's a rude index finger currently pointed my general direction. Don't you know that's rude in several cultures?
Of course I do. No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow.
So yeah,
Sounds
that's what I'm planning on doing is presenting this and then pointing out the footprints.
Incorrect.
Really?
Alright.
Is it the weather report?
Perhaps.
Because the snow 7 to 10:15.
10:50.
10:50,
And
sorry.
Bikini saw all this at 11.
Oh, so it would have stopped already before it left.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the thing is that, like, I really wish that they would stop using the phrase around 11. Because 10:50's around 11. You know?
I mean-
I personally would define 20 minutes before or after a time to be around that time.
Yeah, but, you know, whatever.
Witness! Please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime.
Like I said, it was around 11.
Of course. This means the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data.
Why are you whispering?
That's his Sato voice for Edgeworth.
My Sato voice. It is the weapon.
Weapon
It is the
report.
weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
Weather reporter.
Weapon report, 2 swords, 4 guns, 3 revolvers.
We got a lot of weapons. One gravity button.
One gravity
And a
button.
hammer.
Weather report.
One
I wanna find-
sword of the ancients. Unaccountable.
I want to find the VOD where we introduced the gravity button as a concept, because that was fucking amazing.
The gravity button, that would have been at the end of Ace Attorney 1, right? Because it was literally just
I thought that was Ace
it was an
Attorney 2.
offhand yeah, it was an offhanded joke where one of the characters was like, and then the whole courtroom was turned upside down. And I can't remember if it was Grant or Adrian, but one of you was like, yes, and we pushed the gravity button. So it was that, if you want to go back. Which, by the way, Adrian,
think it was
thank you for
Attorney 1.
pointing
I
out
think it
the
was
specific VOD that had, like, the jokes in it for Wavelength. Because originally I was going to make, like, just an overarching Wavelength video. And I was watching the first VOD where we played Wavelength, and it's like, it wasn't that great. But, like, I could probably take that one and make, like, a 6-minute video out of it of, like, you and me just fucking arguing our ass off. There was also other funny stuff in there.
Object permanent is a bougie ass quality to have, Zach. I don't know about this dude.
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It's impossible for any tracks that are made after that time to have been covered up.
Order. Very well then.
When you hit a villager,
Huh.
It looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
Oh!
Eh?
cue the laugh track.
He whipped the shit out of her.
He's like, I just gained 4 power points for that snow pun.
Hey.
Is that Canadian to make snow puns?
A little bit,
Sure.
that's why it's only 14.
Does that mean he became a little bit more powerful?
Hey,
A little bit.
hey, Adrian, can I propose a quick bit to you?
Like,
we let this case go for like a hot second, but you and I are villagers in the gallery.
Okay.
All right, for doing this bit, we don't have to do voices.
Okay.
God damn it! You keep being. I'm trying to like. I already ruined the bit, but I'm trying to like off center from you. But we clearly are waiting, and then we keep doing it at the same fucking time.
I could have sworn villagers were exempt from jury duty.
Neil, so the jury consists of villagers and Convarma, basically.
And Convarma. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data.
Forecast data Veza. All reports have some inaccuracies.
Oh.
It may have been still snowing as the city well past 11 p.m.
That's the villager being murdered by a pillager.
Oh my god. Quick, someone get the iron golem.
Did you guys see that the ice villagers that they recently added, they refuse to call them chillagers?
No.
They literally call them ice villagers, and I'm like, dude, fucking weak. You have villagers and pillagers. Why not have chillagers? It'd be great.
Absolutely.
And then they have the, because they're adding villagers for each of the different like types of biomes or whatever. They have the one in the hills. Call them hillagers.
Hell yeah.
I'm sad they didn't call the butchers fucking grillagers.
Or chillagers.
See, that's so good.
Anyways,
They need to lean into these puns more.
I read that, yeah.
It's true. They really need to do with the puns. Cannot be totally sure, eh?
How did you pull that off?
wait, we're all just villagers for our lines.
Yeah, it's like Banjo-Kazooie.
It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place.
No, it's like a sleeper word. Every time someone goes, it makes all the villagers in the galley go.
Fucking the judge turns around and rings like the bell to announce recess, and all the villagers rush him.
Suit up. You.
God damn it! This is just a Squilliam stream now.
Wow.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now.
I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony.
You can't back down now, can you? Such a perfectionist, Mouse Edgeverse.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
The fucking picture where she's not covered in snow?
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She's
The crime photo.
Oh my god, the half eyes closed picture.
Ultimately, it all comes down to one point.
No, that's out loud.
ultimately it all comes down to one point.
He had to rehearse it in mind.
That being whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed.
That's right. But proving that is
Incredibly easy.
Von Karma's like,
no, Karma's like,
oh yeah, she's like,
If you want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything.
that's the sound anime characters make whenever they go ellipses or like ellipses, exclamation point, or ellipses, question mark, just like,
Oh.
Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception.
I can't believe from the stupid, hey Adrian, let's pretend to be villagers bit, we now have a good thing of like anytime there's an ellipses, just do a villager.
Oh.
and that is
The victim herself, Miss Elise Donim. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It has stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks.
Whenever it cuts to the jury, like, shaking their heads, just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeverse?
I'm suggesting that we should call them shillages. When they walk up to you to sell you things, they should be shillages.
Agreed. To be honest, I am not.
This is simply what all of the facts point to.
He's forced out of his mind palace by what
I was about to say, that was so good. You're like, normal voice.
Thomas like reaches over and grabs his like spirit wrist and pulls him back down to earth.
That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple.
Oh, that was good.
God, I hate the motion tracking on that. It's so bad.
The tracks left. It can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge.
I like to see you better, Zach. You do better at DS.
At that time,
I could.
it was still snowing.
Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow.
No, you dumbass! Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained.
It's just Edgeworth. Like Edgeworth has like a toy snowmobile on the map, and he's just going.
I will say that like it feels like I'm getting laughter royalties every time the ellipsis shows up and Lawrence goes. I like this
line.
joke because I made it.
Because I made it. It's so good. Can I say something in a minute after I fix my mic again?
Can I say something? Yes.
What happened to your Irish accent?
Can I say something?
Huh.
Oh, this all sounds a bit fishy to
What does, sister?
There is only one key for the snowmobile.
Furthermore, on the night in question, we know the defendant had it.
How?
Why?
The key was found in a room after the murder.
Then you say that first. Oh, I hate this game. Oh, right, this is me. Which can only mean that night. Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple.
But, Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance.
How about now?
Nah, it's time for recess.
The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge, so she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
Says you. Drive that shit across. Sounds about right.
But, that's odd. When I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge.
You must have failed to see it, sister.
You also failed to use the sound effects.
Is that
sister.
the fucking? Is that the thing that what's his face said, Larry, when he's like, man, I really don't know if I should have did that. Did he fucking take the snowmobile?
Oh
my
no.
God, Larry.
Maybe.
Maurice.
But when I made it back to Hazakura Temple,
Do you think he pawned it off for money?
it was covered in snow.
Drug money.
It was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too. Wait, so that means it didn't move?
But that's... is impossible!
Order in the court. What does this all mean?
So then what was that snowmobile used for?
Comboed by a sword.
It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gates. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon.
It's not even covered in snow here. What the fuck are you talking about? What's happening?
What's happening?
Are you just Victor Kudo 2.0, or are you just lying?
Listen, they don't have the budget to draw the snowmobile and snow. You know how hard it is to draw snow?
Oh,
It's
god
white.
damn it.
How do you draw snow with lines and pencil?
If that was the case, then it would be used as a... Did we not read that line before already? Oh, I guess we're not. Oh, all we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used a snowmobile to return to the Hazakura temple.
It's quite taxing.
It is. Because you gotta stop and just be like, But that rolls smoothly.
Sometimes it's very smooth.
Oh my god. What the hell is that?
I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
This is good. I like it.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes. I have nothing more to add. I've told you everything. Hyphen. Everything I know.
It says hyphen in my script.
But then, that still leaves us with the same problem.
Did you guys see, by the way, because I saw it on the podcast I was watching the other day, or listening to, rather, fucking in the new Marvel's Avengers game, when the game first came out, they accidentally left in a robotic stage reading of... Because like there are several missions near the beginning where you're playing as the Hulk, and when you're playing, he's just doing like a bunch of like that sort of stuff, and then a robot voice just goes, "Dejected grunt," and then it just goes on with nothing, and it's like, what the hell? And you look back and it's like, oh, they accidentally just didn't get a recording for that particular grunt, and in development they must have just put that there and forgot to take it out for the release.
Oh,
Yikes.
foolish.
They obviously patched it, but it's still like, oh, how embarrassing.
If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify to having seen the snowmobile.
A witness, huh?
Was there no one out walking, perhaps, near Dusky Bridge on that night?
Oh, I know just the idiot.
I don't think that's likely. Oh my god, did he not only fucking take the snowmobile, did he also fucking cover it in snow?
Did he also fucking kill?
Why would he do that?
Did he kill?
He's a dumbass!
This is true.
I did it. I did it for Iris.
I did it for the pussy!
Oh.
Why was Ricky saying that?
Oh, right, I forgot that's not my voice for him. Here, give me a second, we'll do another clean recording. I did it for the pussy. I did it for a crumb of coochie.
Droplet.
A single dollop of coochie.
Dollop. Oh.
It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. Unless they had something really important to do.
That's a shame.
A bit of box.
A modicum of box.
A bit of box, please. Please, sir.
Hold on.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Something is coming to me.
It's Phoenix.
It's Phoenix. Oh, yes. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on a subarctic night.
Your Honor. Oh, sorry. Your Honor.
There we go. Thank you.
Actually, there just might be one individual who might be of help to us.
Really?
You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder?
I don't know for sure if he saw it or not. There are two things about him that do come to mind. First, that we won't see him until next week.
It's true.
Which are...
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
Second, he's a dumbass.
Chemical
Second, he's a
X.
dumbass.
And the second being...
This individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you talking about?
It's you, Von Karma!
Gumshoe!
I'll do it. I'll press the button.
You're gonna call Von Karma the idiot who is out there?
I'll press the button. I'll do it.
Well, I mean,
Who's out there?
you're not far off.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Prosecutor at 13. Jesus, I forget about
I mean, this is the last bit before the next session of trial, before recess.
Yeah, about to say, we're doing good.
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc de Leduc Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
This is Larry Butts. A disciple of the victim, Elise Donim.
Her student?
Oh, I'm sad that
Interesting.
Janine's not here to watch us do this Minecraft bit.
And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
That's...
I could tell him that all about his designs for Iris. But it may cost us his credibility as a witness. Before I even call him.
He is, after all, an artist. An artiste.
Has Francisca interacted with
What?
Larry before?
I don't think so.
I don't think
because he
so.
wasn't in game 2.
Yeah, so she wouldn't know that he's a fucking idiot.
It's... Well, what an introduction. He was, perhaps, searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him.
Edgeworth, you're lying.
Although... I cannot
It's not
guarantee
new
that this
to
is the
him.
reason.
See, he's being footsie with his wording, where, as opposed to Phoenix, where you were saying earlier, Phoenix blatantly said a lie. Edward's being a little wordsy about it.
I'm not lying, I'm only telling half-truths.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man. What exactly was it he saw?
I don't know.
I tend to extract that from him, right here in this courtroom.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
Sacrifice however many Kermits need to, eh?
We got plenty of spares.
I have no choice.
We already lost like 4 dozen to that statue earlier.
And then we're losing another 100 to shape Phoenix's new brain.
God damn, why do you need
I believe he is in the gallery for this trial.
100 for a brain?
Yes.
That doesn't seem like that many, considering how much function a brain has compared to a Kermit.
No, but I'm talking. But it's
Phoenix
like sheer
doesn't have a lot of
but it's
brain
sheer
power.
Felt like biomass. There's so many.
Okay.
You cannot stop the brain.
Very well.
Larry.
I guess it's like only like a small percent of each Kermit is actually usable.
You may have escaped me yesterday. But today I'm going to get everything out of you.
I was going to say, Phoenix doesn't use a lot of brain power. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Ms. Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Dude, he's not in the hospital because he felt rich. He's in the hospital for brain surgery. Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
Yay! Yay!
He says.
Dude, that was
Perfect
pretty good
Perfect.
timing overall.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Or 12 for you. Zach.
Also, for future reference, Zach, I realized throughout that like the way that I do the German accent is literally encapsulated in Edgeworth's name.
What, like you say his name in a funny way, and then you're like, ah, the accent.
Yeah, it's just Edgeverse.
Edgeverse.
Yeah, into the Edgeverse.
Into the
Into
Edgeverse.
the Edgeverse.
All right.
That's
Oh my god, so many edge words.
Phoenix Wright into the Edgeverse.
Oh,
all right.
Wait,
Oh,
it won't let me
February
leave.
9th, 11:15 a.m. District
Oh, no.
It
Court.
won't let me leave.
we know too much.
There we go.
No.
I can't believe that this continues within the same day at the courthouse.
Bullshit.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Rivet.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Lawrence, I'll see you on stream.
I'll see you on stream.
All right. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.